Liam is the CEO of a highly successful tech company, admired by everyone for his business acumen, leadership skills, and unwavering dedication to his girlfriend, Sarah. To the outside world, they are the perfect couple, intelligent, powerful, and always by each other's side. Sarah, a smart and confident woman, is not just his partner in life, but also his most trusted confidant, often helping him with business decisions. Together they seem unstoppable, a perfect match. However, as time goes on, Liam starts to notice small, unsettling changes in Sarah's behavior. She seems distracted during their dinner dates, often lost in thought or checking her phone when they're together. The once easy connection between them begins to feel strained. Liam brushes off his worries, convincing himself it's just stress from work and the pressures of their busy lives. Liam's employees begin whispering behind his back about Sarah's growing closeness with Aaron, a junior executive who has been working at the company for just under a year. While Liam initially ignores the rumors, he starts to notice them more often. Sarah and Aaron spending long hours together, talking privately in the halls, and sometimes leaving the office late at night together. Though Liam tries to rationalize the situation, telling himself it's nothing more than office gossip, he can't shake the uneasy feeling gnawing at him. As Sarah becomes more absorbed in her work, her distance from Liam grows, leaving him feeling more and more alone, even in the midst of their apparent success. One evening, as Liam and Sarah settle into bed after a long day, Liam notices Sarah acting unusually protective of her phone. She quickly glances at a message that pops up on her screen and immediately picks it up, reading it in silence. Liam watches her, his suspicion growing, but he doesn't confront her. Later, while Sarah sleeps, curiosity gets the best of him. Liam checks her phone and finds a series of vague, flirtatious messages between Sarah and Aaron. The messages hint at something deeper, but they are cryptic enough to leave Liam uncertain. He tries to push away his rising fear, convincing himself it's a misunderstanding, but deep down he knows he can't ignore the truth much longer. Unable to ignore the nagging feeling in his gut, Liam hires a private investigator to follow Sarah and gather evidence. He knows it's a dangerous decision, but his need for answers outweighs his fear. As the investigator works, Liam tries to maintain his composure at work, throwing himself into business meetings and corporate decisions. But his mind is always preoccupied with the investigation. He finds himself becoming more withdrawn from those around him, his emotions fluctuating between rage and sadness. Despite his best efforts to stay focused, the weight of his suspicions is constantly on his mind, driving him closer to the truth he's afraid to face. The investigator's report arrives and Liam's worst fears are confirmed. The photos and videos show Sarah and Aaron meeting in secret at hotels and other private locations, sharing intimate moments that leave no room for doubt. Liam's world shatters as the betrayal he'd feared becomes undeniable. Heartbroken and consumed with fury, he feels an overwhelming sense of both anger and sorrow. But instead of confronting Sarah immediately, Liam decides he will not let her escape the consequences of her actions. He begins to devise a plan, one that will expose the affair to the world and bring her, as well as Aaron, to justice. The path of revenge is set, and Liam knows that his life will never be the same again. Liam, still reeling from the shock of betrayal, begins to carefully craft a plan for revenge. He knows that confronting Sarah and Aaron privately would allow them a way out, a chance to deny, explain, or beg for forgiveness. But Liam isn't interested in giving them that luxury. Instead, he decides to expose their affair in front of everyone, showing no mercy. He orchestrates an extravagant company event, one that's important for the business and filled with top-tier clients, investors, and employees. He ensures that both Sarah and Aaron will be present, knowing this will be the perfect opportunity for him to reveal everything. As the planning intensifies, Liam struggles with his emotions. While the idea of publicly shaming them provides a twisted sense of satisfaction, he's also aware that doing so will permanently change his relationships with those around him. But his resolve hardens. Sarah's betrayal has left him with no choice but to show the world the truth. The day of the event finally arrives. The room is packed with people, and the air is thick with excitement as Liam prepares to give a speech. As he steps onto the stage, he delivers an eloquent address about loyalty, trust, and the values that have propelled his company to success. His voice is steady, but beneath the calm exterior, his mind is racing. As he speaks, he subtly references his personal experiences about how loyalty is the foundation of any relationship and how betrayal can destroy everything. The audience listens intently, not suspecting anything out of the ordinary. But as the speech concludes, Liam changes the mood in the room. With a cold, calculated motion, he cues a presentation. The screen lights up with damning photos and video footage of Sarah and Aaron's affair, their secret meetings and intimate moments, captured in vivid detail. The room goes silent as the evidence flashes across the screen. Sarah's face pales, her eyes wide with shock and horror. Aaron stands frozen, his face betraying his guilt. The audience is stunned into disbelief. Liam watches their humiliation unfold, his heart heavy but resolute. He has made them pay. The aftermath is immediate and unforgiving. Sarah, in a frantic attempt to salvage whatever's left of her dignity, tries to explain herself to Liam. Her voice trembles as she begs for forgiveness, swearing that it was a mistake, that she never meant to hurt him. She falls to her knees, tears streaming down her face, but Liam remains unmoved. He has heard it all before, excuses, apologies, promises to change. But the damage is done, and the man she once loved is gone. As Liam coldly rejects her, Aaron's downfall is swift and merciless. Fired from the company and blacklisted from the industry, his career is over before it even began. The affair has cost both of them everything: trust, reputation, and any hope of redemption. As Sarah and Aaron are left to pick up the pieces of their shattered lives, Liam feels a strange sense of finality. Though the pain of betrayal still lingers, he knows that he has taken control of his own destiny. In the weeks that follow, Liam throws himself into rebuilding both his personal life and his company. The public fallout from the affair has taken its toll, but Liam remains focused on regaining his footing. He reflects on the experience, on the depths of betrayal, and the lesson he's learned about trust. He leans on his family and friends for support, grateful for those who have stood by him through it all. As the company continues to grow, Liam starts to heal, bit by bit. The pain is still there, but it's no longer the overwhelming force it once was. He begins to recognize the strength within himself, learning that his worth is not defined by anyone else's actions. Slowly, the pieces of his life come back together. Months later, Liam is in a much better place. Professionally, he has reached new heights. His company is more successful than ever, and he's developed new partnerships that promise even greater opportunities. Personally, Liam is flourishing as well. He meets someone new, Hannah, a kind-hearted woman who is not interested in his wealth or status, but who genuinely values him for who he is. Their connection feels effortless, and for the first time in a long while, Liam feels a sense of peace. He's no longer weighed down by the past. As Liam moves forward with his life, Sarah is left to face the consequences of her actions, regret and shame hanging over her every move. She reaches out to Liam one last time, hoping for reconciliation, but he has no interest in revisiting the past. Sarah's betrayal has taught him valuable lessons about love, trust, and self-worth. As Liam looks to the future, he embraces a life free from the pain of infidelity, confident in his ability to thrive, both personally and professionally. The story ends with Liam, stronger and wiser, ready to embrace a future that is bright, honest, and full of possibility.